Good everyone. Today we'll be looking into a topic called divisional performance measurement. Divisional performance measurement. It is a method used to evaluate or to estimate how well the managers of each divisions under the same companies are performing are performing. Yes. How well are they performing in their divisions of responsibility? So under this we have two different methods that we use to evaluate their performance, which is we have one, return on investment, and we have residual income. So we'll be looking into these four different questions. We'll be solving both on we'll be evaluating each manager both on residual income and return on investment. So the question one says that we have a company has two investment center A and B. A company has two investment center A and B, which shows results for the year as follows. We have profit and we have cost of capital. We have capital employed, which is 400,000 and 120,000 respectively, and we have capital employed, which is 20%. Now they say required compute return on investment and residual income for division A and B. That's all what they say we should solve from that question one. So we'll be looking into the solution of that question one. So when they say we should compute return on investment, simply simple. The formula for return on investment is equal to profit over capital employed. Capital employed times 100 over 1. This is the formula to compose our return on investment. Profit divided by capital employed multiplied by 100 over 1. So this profit, depending on how the question comes, the question can come in different form. Some questions they might give you that sales, they now put cost of sales. They will not give you profit directly. They will say sales, cost of sales. So and they will give you the total capital income. So that means that for you to get your profit, you're going to do sales minus cost of sales is going to give you the profit, right? So then you compute your return on investment. But on this particular question that we want to solve, they're giving us profit directly, and they give us capital employed, and they give us cost of capital. The cost of capital will be needed when we want to compute for return on investment and residual income. Because residual income is equal to profit minus imputed cost. Give us residual income. So what is our imputed cost? Our imputed cost is equal to cost of capital. They always give us cost of capital. In this particular question I mentioned it, they give us cost of capital as 20%, right? Cost of capital multiplied by capital employed. That is, capital employed means the assets that we are using to run the business. So that is what they call capital employed. So now to get our imputed cost of capital multiplied by capital employed. So when we get our imputed cost, now to get our residual income is profit minus imputed cost. Then we get our residual income. So now this is the formula that we are going to be using. So we can get it down like that. So on this particular question one that we want to solve, we've gotten our formula like that. So we say we have division A. And we have division B. Division B. Now, the next thing we want to compute for computation for return on investment. Computation for return on investment. Now we have division A and we have division B. Now the profit. We were given profit directly, which is 60,000 and 30,000 for division B. Then we have capital employed. Our capital employed is 400,000 and here is 120,000. Then we are going to multiply by 100 over 1 and here too we are going to multiply by 100 over 1. So 60,000 divided by 40,000 multiplied by 100 over 1. So what are we going to get? The division A will be giving us 15%. We're getting 15%, while we'll be getting 25%. So that means using the return on investment to judge this manager of each division. We say that division B, manager of division B is doing better than manager of division A because he is able to provide 20% of the return on investment of capital. So now we go to residual income. We have division A, and we have division B. Now, as I stated, our formula for residual income, we have profit. Profit is 60,000, and here is 30,000. Then imputed cost. Imputed cost for division A will be, as I said, the cost of capital is 20%, which is 0.20 times capital employed, 400,000. Then for division B, for division B2 is 20%, which is because it's 20% because it's the cost of capital is general for the company. It's general for the company, so they all use the same cost of capital because cost of capital is general for the company. So the cost of capital multiplied by capital employed. Capital employed for division B is 120,000 and 120. So we said 0.20 times 400,000. What do we get? We get 80,000. And 0.20 times 120,000, we get 24,000. 24. So 24 minus 30, we have 6,000. And 80 minus 60, so it's negative. We have negative of 20,000. That means they run at loss. So using the return residual income to judge also, division B is doing well because it's able to provide the profit of 6,000 naira, while division A run at loss of 20,000 naira because their profit is not even enough to give what they are using as their imputed cost. So like this, we are done with question 1. We can quickly move to question 2. Now, question 2 said that a company has 2 divisions, small and big division. Small and big. Big division has net assets of 8 million naira and makes an and makes an £8 million and makes annual profit of 900,000. Small division has net asset of 400,000 and makes an annual profit of 90,000. The cost of capital for both divisions is 10%. Required. Compare the performance of the two divisions using return on investment and residual income. A company has two divisions, small and big. Big division has net asset of 8 million naira and makes an annual profit of 900,000. Small division has net asset of 400,000 and makes an annual profit of 90,000. The cost of capital for both divisions is 10%. Compare the performance of the two divisions using return on investment and residual income. Now, here we have two different divisions. Which is you have division big and division small. Oh, this is supposed to, this and the first one that we did is they are the same profit employed times 100/1. Now this one and the one we first saw, they are almost the same thing. Like there's no difference, just the way the arrangement is only. They say a company has the two divisions, right? The company has the two divisions. We have small division and big division. Now it's a computation for return on investment. We have small division. We have big division. Right? Now, return on investment is equal to profit over capital employed. Now, the profit for the small division is what? Small division. The company has to be division big made an annual profit of 9,000. Small profit of 90,000. The profit of the small division, if you check the question very well, they gave us the profit of the two divisions. So the profit for the small division is 90,000. While the one for the big division is 900,000. Then capital employed. The capital employed for small division is what? 400,000. Then for big division is what? 8 million naira. Times 100/1 times 100/1. So now, to get our return on investment, profit divided by capital employed, which is clearly stated in the question. So we compute it, 90,000 divided by 400,000. So what do? We get 22.5%. And here we get 900 divided by 8 million, we get 11%. Times 100/1. So we get 11%. So judging the two divisions by return on investment, it clearly shows that small division is doing far better than big division. So let's now compute the residual income for both companies also. Computation of residual income. So we have small division big division. We have small division and big division, put the naira sign. Then we have profit. You should not forget everything follows the same formula, that is profit minus inputted cost. Profit minus inputted cost will give us residual income, and our inputted cost is cost of capital multiplied by capital employed. So we state the profit. Profit is there. Profit for small division is 90,000, and for big division is 900,000. Then capital employed. Capital employed. Our capital employed is equal to cost of capital. No, our inputted cost is inputted cost. Cost of capital multiplied by cost of capital multiplied by capital employed. Capital employed. So which is equal to here. Which is equal to the cost of capital for the company is given as 20%, right? It's given as 10%, which is equal to 0.1, that is 10%, multiplied by capital employed 400,000. And for here, 0.1 multiplied by 8 million. So what do we get? 0.5 multiplied by 400,000, we get 40,000. And here, 0.1 multiplied by 800,000, we get 8. By 8 million, we get 800,000. So when we minus 800,000 minus our profit, is going to give us 100,000. And here is going to give us 50,000. So this is our residual income for the two divisions, which is the small division and big division. Now they say we should judge. The question said that compare the performance of the two divisions using return on investment and residual income. Now, if we now want to compare their performance, we are not going to put it down in the statement that we are going to put it down in the statement that the computation shows that the small division is doing better, far better than big division, in which this small division can be given the opportunity of this, or to be given the opportunity to have the capital employed of 8 million naira. They will definitely give the return on investment. They will definitely give the residual income of the residual income of 1.8 million naira. So how do we get 1.8 million? That is 22% of 8 million will be 1.8 million naira if they are given the opportunity of this same capital employed that big division is being given. So our comment will based on that. Based on this, that small division is doing far better than big division, in which this small division can be given the opportunity to have the capital employed as big division will be able to generate income more than what the big division is generating. So like that, we are done with this question 2. So we can now move to question 3. Question 3 say that Question 3. Question 3 said that Abisola Limited has two divisions with the following information. We have division A and division B. We have profit 90,000, 10,000. We have capital employed to be 300,000 and 100,000. Then division A has been offered a project costing 100,000 and given return of 20,000. Given return of 20,000, right? And division B and division B has been offered a project costing 100,000 and giving return of 12,000. The company's cost of capital is 15%. Divisional performance is judged on return on it should be return on investment and residual income. Related bonus is sufficiently high to influence the manager's behavior. A. What decision will be made by managers if they act in the best interest of their divisions and in the best interest of their bonus? Then B. What should the managers do if they act in the best interest of the company as a whole? Yeah, this question involves a new project, right? Now, they say that they give us the initial capital employed and the profit, that is before the new project come, how they have been running their business, that is the capital employed and the profit, right? And they now give us that when they now add additional capital employed, and that additional capital employed, they give us the amount of the profit it's going to be generating. Now they now say we should provide, we should compute to know how the profit, maybe the profit will be after they accept the new project, maybe the profit will be rise or not, maybe the cost of capital will be rise or not. So that means we are going to compute the return on investment and residual income for the company before the new project is being accepted, the new offer is being accepted, and we compute for after when the new offer is being accepted. So we now use to judge maybe the manager should accept or not. So the first thing to do is the computation of return on investment before new offer. Before new offer. So we say we have division A and B. Abisola Limited. You should not forget the name whenever they give us the name of the company. It's part of the map. Then we now say we have division A. And division B. Then that is we are going to complete return on investment before the new offer. So return on investment equal to profit over capital employed. Times 100/1. So our profit is, they give us the profit, right? 90,000, and we have 10,000. And our capital employed is 300,000, and we have 100,000 times 100/1 times 100/1. So 9,000 divided by 300,000 times 100/1. What is it going to give us? 9,000 divided by 300,000 times 100/1 is going to give us 30%. While this one is going to give us 10%. That is 10,000 divided by 100,000 times 100/1. So that is return on investment before the new offer. Now, computation for residual income. Computation for residual income before new offer. So residual income is profit. Residual income is equal to profit minus imputed cost. So we have division A, we have division B. So our profit is 90,000 and 10,000 respectively. Then our imputed cost, which is cost of capital multiplied by capital employed. Cost of capital for the company is being given, right? They say the company's cost of capital is 15%. So it's going to be 0.15 times capital employed for division A is 300,000. 300,000. So for division B also, 11.15 times capital employed is 100,000. 100,000. So what do we get? 300,000. So here we get 45,000. 45,000. And here we get 15,000. So 50,000 minus 10,000, we have 5,000 negative. And 45,000 minus 90,000, we have 45,000 also, which is positive. So now, when judging with, this is the return on investment for residual income before the new offer is being accepted. Now let's now calculate for the acceptation of the new offer here. That is, now when the now computation of return on investment, let's say, and residual income after acceptance of new offer of new offer, that is after new offer has been accepted. So we don't want to calculate for return on investment and residual income. Division A, division B. Then we have naira sign. Now, you say return on investment. Now, return on investment is equal to profit divided by capital employed. Now, you say we were using profit of 90,000 before, right? And they now give us, okay, let me put it like we were using 90,000 and capital employed is 300,000. They now give another offer that they give another capital employed, they add another capital employed of 100,000. So add it 100,000, and that 100,000 will be generating profit will be giving profit of 20,000, right? 20,000. So that means plus 20,000. So it will now be 110,000 divided by 400,000. So that's just it. We were using 300,000 to generate profit of 90,000 before. They now add another 100,000 as capital employed, and that 100,000 will generate profit of 20,000. So we add 20,000 to the profit, we have 100,000 to the capital employed. So we get new capital employed for the new project. So the same thing goes as division B also. Division B was using 100,000 before. They add another 100,000, and that 100,000 is generating 12,000. Then we add the 12,000 to the 10,000 initial profit, and we add the 100,000 to 100,000 initial capital employed. So it should now be 12,000 plus 10,000, now be 22,000. 22,000, and 100,000 plus 100,000 now be 200,000. 200,000 times 100 over 1 times 100 over 1. So that is how we get our new return on investment. So now I just use this one as how we get it. So computing this now, so what will be our return on investment for after the new project? So it should now be 27.5 and 11%. So it will be 27.5% and 11%. So our return on investment after taking up the new offer is 27.5 for interior, 11 for the now residual income. We have division A and we have division division B. Now our residual income still our profit now. Our profit, residual income is profit minus inputted cost. Our profit is now this, which is one, initial profit plus the new profit, and for here is 22,000, right? Then our inputted cost will now be cost of capital. They gave us the cost of capital, right? Which is 15%, 0.15 multiplied by our new capital employed now is 400,000. Then for the division B also 0.15, that is cost of capital for the company time new capital employed is 200,000. So we compute this one multiplied by this one, 0.2 times 400,000. So what do we get? We get 60,000. Then 12.15 times 200,000, we get 30,000. So like this, we get our residual income from it. So you minus this one, we get negative 2. That is 8,000 negative. Then here we get what? We get 50,000. 50,000 positive. So like this, we've gotten our return on investment and residual income. This is the return on investment, and this is the return on investment for both divisions before the new over is being taken off. And this is the return on investment for the both company after the new offer is being taken up. And this is the residual income for the both company before the new offer is being taken up. And this is the residual income for the both company after the new offer is being taken